Physics in everyday life, applications all around us. Physics isn't just abstract equations in textbooks. It's the invisible force that governs every single moment of our existence. From the moment you wake up to the time you go to sleep, physics is constantly at work, shaping your experiences and making modern life possible. Let's explore how the fundamental laws of nature manifest in the world around us. Your morning routine is a perfect demonstration of physics in action. When sunlight enters your room, you're experiencing electromagnetic radiation traveling at 300 million meters per second. The water pressure in your shower is determined by gravity and fluid dynamics. When you cook breakfast, heat transfers from the stove to your pan through conduction, convection, and radiation. Every appliance you plug in operates on the principles of electrical circuits, converting electrical energy into useful work. These aren't just scientific concepts, they're the mechanisms that power your daily life. Newton's 3 laws of motion govern every movement you make. The first law, inertia, explains why you lurch forward when a car suddenly brakes. The second law, F equals ma, tells us that force equals mass times acceleration. This is why it's harder to push a heavy car than a bicycle. The third law states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. When you walk, your foot pushes backward on the ground, and the ground pushes you forward with equal force. These principles apply to everything from playing sports to driving vehicles. Energy is never created or destroyed. It simply changes form. This is the law of conservation of energy. A light bulb converts electrical energy into light and heat. Batteries store chemical energy and release it as electrical energy when you need it. A guitar string vibrates and transforms kinetic energy into sound waves that reach your ears. Every device, every machine, every living thing is constantly transforming energy from one form to another. Understanding these transformations helps us design more efficient technologies and use energy more wisely. The modern world runs on waves. Electromagnetic waves carry radio signals, Wi-Fi data, and mobile phone calls through the air at the speed of light. These invisible waves connect billions of people across the globe instantly. Sound waves allow us to communicate through speech and enjoy music. They travel through air as pressure variations, vibrating our eardrums to create the sensation of sound. Medical ultrasound uses high-frequency sound waves to image internal organs. Without understanding wave physics, none of our communication technology would exist. Light behaves in fascinating ways that we exploit every day. Eyeglasses and contact lenses use curved glass or plastic to refract light, correcting vision problems by bending light rays to focus properly on your retina. Cameras work on the same principle, using lenses to focus light onto a sensor or film. Mirrors reflect light following the law that the angle of incidence equals the angle of reflection. From telescopes to microscopes, from fiber optic cables to laser pointers, optics technology shapes how we see and interact with our world. Thermodynamics governs heat and temperature in everything around you. Your refrigerator removes heat from inside and expels it outside using a refrigeration cycle based on thermodynamic principles. Insulation in walls and windows prevents heat from flowing between inside and outside, keeping homes comfortable. When you pour hot coffee, it gradually cools as heat transfers to the surrounding air until thermal equilibrium is reached. Heating systems use combustion or electrical resistance to add thermal energy to your home. Understanding thermodynamics helps us design energy-efficient buildings and appliances. Pressure and fluid dynamics make many modern technologies possible. Airplane wings are shaped to create lift through Bernoulli's principle. Faster-moving air above the wing has lower pressure than slower-moving air below, generating an upward force. Atmospheric pressure, caused by the weight of air above us, is essential for breathing and weather patterns. Blood circulation in your body depends on pressure differences created by your heart. From hydraulic brakes to water towers, pressure in fluids powers countless systems we depend on daily. Electricity and magnetism are intimately connected and power modern civilization. Your home's electrical system delivers energy through copper wires, following Ohm's law. Electric motors convert electrical energy into mechanical motion using magnetic fields, powering everything from fans to electric vehicles. Every electronic device, from smartphones to computers, relies on controlling the flow of electrons through circuits. Generators do the reverse, using motion and magnetism to produce electricity. Without understanding electromagnetism, we'd have no electric grid, no motors, and no electronics. Gravity shapes the universe and enables modern technology. Satellites orbit Earth because they're falling continuously, but moving fast enough sideways that they never hit the ground. This delicate balance allows thousands of satellites to provide GPS navigation, weather forecasting, and global communications. The Moon's gravity pulls on Earth's oceans, creating tides that rise and fall twice daily. GPS systems must account for both gravity and relativity to maintain accuracy within meters. Understanding orbital mechanics transformed humanity from Earth-bound creatures to spacefaring explorers. Physics truly is everywhere. When you throw a basketball, projectile motion determines its arc. Musical instruments create sound through vibrating strings, air columns, or membranes. Cars use friction for traction, combustion for power, and aerodynamics for efficiency. Buildings stand tall because engineers understand forces, stress, and materials science. Every sport, every art form, every technology relies on physical principles. Once you start seeing the physics around you, the world becomes richer and more comprehensible. Physics isn't separate from daily life. It is daily life, explained and understood.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.